It's finally here, the greatest weekend in all of sports, and tonight we're paying tribute to the finely tuned athletic machines that got us here.
Eagles! All the way, baby!
Of course, I'm talking about the super fans.
Yeah!
I'm Matt Iseman, taking you across the country, celebrating all things fandom. And we lined up the best of the best. It's an ode to the fanatics. As First Look presents Free Agent Fan Superstars. We're kicking it off in the city that never sleeps with the New York Football Giants, whose season was anything but a snooze fest. Going from rebuild to reload, the G-Men snagged their first playoff win in over a decade.
Being a Giants fan is absolutely amazing. It's a part of a family that you're always welcome to join.
You're talking about the mecca of the whole world, America's team, the Giants.
Let's go, Giants!
The Giants are number one because they won Super Bowl 21. Please don't put that on TV. Hi, I'm Amy Nolan. I'm a Giants superfan, and I'm a Hall of Fans inductee at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. When people say their favorite season is summer or fall, my favorite season is football season. I love watching Giants games here at the Globe. It is such a huge Giants family that comes here to watch games together every single week. We win together, we lose together, we drink together. We're all here for the same reason, and that's to cheer on Big Blue. I was nominated for the Hall of Fans, which is recognition for NFL fans at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm the first person from the Giants to be inducted into the Hall of Fans. To see my plaque up on the wall is so exciting, and it was such a huge honor to experience that.
Hall of Fame.
This is Joe Ruback, AKA License Plate Guy. I knew when I was probably a pre-teenager that I was going to put Giants on the license plate. The day I turned 16, my mom promised she would take me to motor vehicles. We put the paperwork in on their little computer, and it came back taken. It was actually my mom's idea to take the I and make it a 1. My dad dared me to wear it to a Giants game. I took it off my car. I put a little shoelace on it. I wore the orange Giants plate, this one right here. I wound up going to the game, and of course, Giant fans are really superstitious. So the people in the section were like, you know, as soon as the Giants won, they were like, you better wear that next week. I got another plate, and another plate, and another plate, and 25, 30 years later, I have 100 plates.
Let's go, Giants! Let's go, Giants!
Let's go, Giants! I would have to say if it was like, you know, no Giants or no football, like I'd probably have to just say no football, because there's no way I could cheer for another team.
Big Blue all day, baby, you know it.
I have a serious addiction, and it's just Giants football, and I don't really see it coming to an end.
Big Blue coming out strong, but right down the turnpike, the Johns of Philadelphia have a different team in mind. The Eagle Elite flew through the competition this season and perched themselves at the top of the NFC. With the Philly faithful cheering them on, the Birds are only one game away from a world championship.
Hello. Welcome to Barry the Hatchet Vagnoni's Philadelphia Eagles locker room. Follow me. The greatest fans in the whole world are Philadelphia Eagles fans. Here, what I'm standing on is actual turf from the Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. They're the most passionate. This here, I've had offers from people for thousands of dollars because they don't make them anymore. When you're a Philadelphia Eagle fan, you're a fan for life. Take a look inside the commode, the Dallas Cowboys logos. See you later.
This is what we're talking about!
My name is Jamie Paye, and I am the Philly sports guy. My mother and my grandmother both worked at the Spectrum and at the Vet, so I was able to get access to the athletes at a very young age. And they were all just giants to me. I don't want to use that word. They were all just larger than life to me.
Who won the last Super Bowl? When was the last time the Giants made it to the playoffs?
My podcast is the NFC East Show.
You guys stink out loud when it comes to the Eagles.
I bring it loud and proud. I don't sit down and I don't shut up all game long.
My name is Shirley Ann Dash, but I'm also known as Eagle Shirley. Touchdown! Yes! I teach football 101 for the ladies. So the field goal is when they line up and kick the ball. So I felt it was a duty and give back so they can feel like they belong. I would say the worst part about being an Eagles fan is there is no worst part about being an Eagles fan.
When you become a friend with an Eagles fan, you have a friend for life.
We support each other as family.
Eagles all the way.
Next stop on the Superfan Tour is the Windy City of Chicago. While it might have looked like the Bears were hibernating this season, that didn't stop Bears fans from cheering their hearts out. And no matter how strong the gale, these fans know how to bear down.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy Bear Mysterio coming to you live from the Chicago Bears Den, and I'm a Chicago Bears die-hard fan.
I'm Don Wachter. I'm known as the Bear Man. And I'm a Chicago Bears die-hard fan. Bear down.
So Bear Mysterio was born one day. I was walking and I saw this lady selling luchador masks. And when I saw this blue and orange, it was just calling my name. After that, I just added the mohawk, my signature, and I became Bear Mysterio. Not many people know my true identity. I have a 3-year-old son, he knows my identity. I have a mask for everything. I have a mask for the shower.
Whoa, what's going on here?
I run the Chicago Marathon every year, so I have a mask for that as well. A lot of my tailgating crew, 1st and 10, some of them do because I stay with them every time we travel to a game, but the majority, nobody knows.
The bear is the greatest predator in North America. And I kind of wanted to portray that. So in '96, I went to a taxidermy shop and I bought a black bear head rug. I cut the head off the rug. I made it fit on my head, and over 25 years later, I'm still Bear Man. I call my home Bear Man's Den. So, like half my house is the bear animal, and then the rest of it is a Chicago Bears theme. You know, with my vehicles also. Both of them are all bear tricked out, and I drive them to work, drive them everywhere. It's a way for me to show how die-hard a fan I am.
Bear Mysterio misses no home games. We are season ticket holders. You want to tailgate with us, you're an automatic 1st and 10 member. A lot of food, a lot of drinks, but make sure that you're ready for some banter because we're Chicagoans. We like to talk a lot of smack.
I'm right there by the tunnel where the Bears come out. I'm one of the first fans they see. That gets them fired up. I was definitely born to be a Bears fan. I mean, it was in my blood.
Born and raised Chicago, and what else are you gonna do? Watch football.
Bear fans bringing a passion that would make Ditka shed a tear. But this next team's also known for making Cubbies cry.
Go, Pack, go.
We're headed to Cheese Country with the Green Bay Packers. Playoffs or Aaron Rodgers notwithstanding, this place is title town until further notice.
I'm Edgar Reyes, also known as Pack Vader, and I'm a die-hard Packer fan.
I've been doing Frozen Thunder Man for 21 years. I am Jeff Kalo, and I am a die-hard Packer fan.
I was the weird Mexican kid that started following what we call in Mexico the football americano. When I moved to Chicago about 30 years ago, there was so much hatred toward the Packers. Honestly, it was the easiest decision of my life to become a Packer fan. Living in Chicago, obviously, they don't appreciate when they see Green Bay logos. I like to rub it in their face that we are their nightmare.
Frozen Tundra Man came to be back in 2001 when a news crew came in here and they filmed my hats and what I did, and they invited me to be onto the field. I had basically 24 hours to plan, and I said to myself, what hasn't been created at Lambeau Field yet? What is it known for? It's the Frozen Tundra. I knew foam, I knew how to work with it, and I started adding icicles, and it's just to the point where it is right now, which is a lot of obnoxiousness. Every single time I have to have some type of facial hair to apply the sickle. Sometimes you have 3 games in a row. I don't have facial hair in that 3rd game, so I apply it to the skin, and that is the worst because it kind of leaves a mark. You know, people laugh at me because I just look like a rabid dog. Oh, when I think of the Packers, I think of the history behind it, all the great players, the whole aura of Lambeau Field.
And that's something that fans never forget, the very first experience at Lambeau Field.
To me, it's like the 8th wonder of the world. I think Green Bay is known for their friendliness.
Go, Pack, go!
That is why we're the best fans in the world. It's just hands down.
You know, like Vince Lombardi put it one day, God, family, and Packers in that order.
Hopping on a plane to LAX, we're touching down with the LA Rams as they welcome us into the Ramily. Now, the Rams came into the season as top dogs, but after a slew of injuries, they gave way to a Super Bowl hangover. But rest assured, LA fans, the sequel may be in the works sooner than you think.
Let's go, Rams! Let's go, Rams!
Who's ho? Rams out! Rams out!
My name is Brian Shar. Back in 2016, I got married into this Rams family. My beautiful bride, Cindy, is the first daughter of Ramstown. Her dad, avid Rams fan. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the mayor of Ramstown.
My name is Sam Scafidi, and I'm dubbed the mayor of Ramstown. If you consider my age, I probably am one of the original fans. The Rams just been in my heart forever. Win, lose, or having the worst season ever. I love them. We were driving to a football game when the Rams first came back. On our way there, the rented limo broke down. I looked at my daughter and I said, what's the reason we don't have our own limousine? And she said, you know, Dad, I can't come up with one. She designed it because we at West Coast Labels, that's what we do for a living. And it came out perfect.
Our family has grown quite a bit over the years, and my parents live right next door to us. So it absolutely made sense to create Ramstown right here on this street.
We called it the COVID kickoff back in 2020. Since we couldn't go to the games, we brought the games to our backyard.
We started out with 7 or 8 people. Now we get 30 people every Sunday having a ball. We've even started doing a parade. Who else gets the fire department to show up? The marching band, a bunch of our friends with their pom-poms and their shirt. We just had a ball.
Rams fans are the most dedicated fans in all of the world. You want to be with a winner, or do you want to be with a loser?
I mean, we're just having fun, man. You know, live while you're living, and we're living. That's what Ramstown is all about.
The LA Rams may have the glitz and glam, but heading upstate, the Niner faithful are rolling in their own gold. Rings, that is. San Francisco reclaimed their crown as kings of the NFC West on the back of their #1 ranked defense. They could have gone all the way too, but they just ran out of quarterbacks at the end.
Super Bowls, Mount Rushmore of players. That's history, baby.
And we have so much history, and it's all in the great town of San Francisco. I have played the banjo at 10 Super Bowls, 4 times when the 49ers were there and 6 times when I was their only representative. Walking through the stands, regardless of who was playing in the game, and I was yelling, "Let's go Niners!"
Being 49er Mark, the key aspect there is meeting the fellow 49er faithful, whether it's here at Levi's or whether you go to an away game. When you meet those people, you learn their name, I forget their names, I relearn their names, but in the end, we become friends. The 49er fans that I know, we're welcoming, we're loving, and we pull you in and we take you, and they're not gonna let you go.
This is the greatest city in the world. It has so much culture.
California, gold miners, gold rush, 1849. What did they wear? Levi's, Levi's Stadium. That's connection. Come to a game. I'm going to take you to tailgates. I'm going to introduce you to the whole spectrum of 49er faithful. Maybe we'll find a kilt for you, or maybe we'll paint your face. But I actually do have a spare NFC Championship ring hat. I'll even let you wear that.
We're number one! We're number one! And we always will be. Even if we don't have a winning season, we're number one because we're the greatest team in history.
Niners!
Welcome back to our celebration of football fandom. Now, we've heard just how far these superfans will go to support their teams, but let's see if they'll go just as far when it comes to trash-talking their competition. Kicking us off are the G-Men and the Birds.
I think Giants fans are straight weak sauce.
What comes to mind when you mention Eagles fan? I mean, just the dirt underneath, just the riff-raff.
I'd normally call you the New York Smalls. You do not matter to me.
You know, just kind of like gruff, a little rough around the edges, and not always the nicest fans.
The New York Football Giants have played the Philadelphia Eagles 24 times.
I think they've won 5 or maybe 6 games.
6! You guys suck.
We have more Super Bowls. So, I mean, you can't argue with success, right?
Oh, don't worry. We're going to get a few more.
So you sit back and watch us, and we're going to kick your butts this year. Ooh, see, I got to repent tonight. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Let's see how Chicago bears down against the Pack Attack.
When I think of the Packers, just ugly colors, man.
That yellow and green looks like a trash can.
When I think of the Chicago Bears, I think the Bears still suck.
Completely full of misery.
They're so proud that they make cheese.
Does that scare you? Is that scary? No.
They also make toilet paper up there. Are they proud of that? Why don't they wear that on their head?
Why would you want to go to the Chicago Bears when I think their display case is pretty empty?
After the game, what are you gonna do? Go to the farms and look at the cows?
Come on.
No. You want to come back here to the city. This is where you want to be, Chicago.
NorCal versus SoCal. Let's see what you got.
Niners had some little lambs, little lambs, little lambs. Niners had some little lambs. We beat them every time.
The 49ers were yesterday, let's face it.
Winning percentage of the 49ers is about 46. The Rams, 60%.
If I was to describe a Rams fan in one word, it's superficial.
One word to describe a 49er fan? Boo! Ah! Ah! Oops, sorry about that. Boo!
Then they came to LA for a while, and they moved, and they were the St. Louis Rams.
But the 49er faithful, we've been around. We've been in one spot, homegrown, right here in the Bay Area, San Francisco.
The last 5 years, we've gone to the Super Bowl twice, and we're batting 500, baby.
Let's go!
Come on, join the group, join the choir, join the church of 49ers where Joe is God.
How many 49ers players does it take to win the Super Bowl? Just one. But Joe Montana already retired.
And at the end of every season, it's the perfect time to give out some awards. For most musical fan, we have the San Francisco Banjo Guy. For best hair, we have License Plate Guy and his golden locks of glory. For best dressed, It's Frozen Tundra Guy with his freeze-dried fondue fedora.
Yes!
And most popular, who else but the mayor of Ramstown? I mean, the guy comes with his own parade.
Don't you kind of expect it?
And for free agent fans, super fan of the year, we have Eagle Shirley.
Oh my goodness! I love you! Thank you so much!
Shirley's passion is what makes being a fan worth it. Where you can cheer your heart out, let off some steam, and celebrate with the great community around you.
Thank you! Yes! Oh my goodness, I want to run outside. I want to go tell the world.
Here's to you, Shirley, and to all you fans at home, thanks for watching. If you like that video, don't forget to like, comment, and smash the subscribe button. Ring that bell to stay up to date on all things First Look and Free Agent Fan.